haven't shared on my channel a whole lot about, but I got a whole lot of knowledge about. I've been doing it for quite some time. So this package here, I'm going to be careful tipping over, is actually from, and this is not a sponsored video, this is just giving back for a company that did me a solid, so I'm doing a solid right back. This is from garmentprinterinc.com. Once again, garmentprinterinc.com. So whether you're in the DTG business, thinking about getting the DTG business, or you've been in it for a long time, you know, this video may be valuable information to you. Why? Because we all have the same exact questions. What's the best thing to use? What's the best garment pre-treatment, right? And why, you know, and how are you doing it, and what are you using? So it doesn't matter if you have an Epson, a Brother, or an Omni. It doesn't matter at all. You can use any ink you want. I think the top brands you're probably going to see all the time is DuPont, right, and a Kodak. And why? Because DuPont's probably the #1 known, like a DuPont or a PPG, that's the cars, right? And Kodak, because we all know that from printing photos. So there are alternatives, very, very good alternatives. So let's see what they gave me in this goodie box here. Free shipping on vinyl. Ah, see that? So I have a 57-inch vinyl plotter, so maybe I'll check them out on that. Did you know that they have embroidery equipment? I actually did not. And the invoice. So let's just see what I got in here. So these are actually some cotton swabs to clean the heads on the direct garment printer. So, you know, when you're doing your weekly or daily or whatever kind of maintenance, just so you're not touching, you clean them. Real nice. Yeah, real nice feel to them. Decent size. Excuse me, decent size. We'll talk more about this later. It's not necessarily the video's about. Some big tubes. These are for enemas. Just kidding. Hilarious, all right? These are actually for cleaning the printer. I ordered these as well. Let's out the way and let's get to the why we're making this video. They packaged it very well. Oh, I was like, why did they send me a tube? These are the craft papers, you know, that you use to put over your print before you press them. Here we are. So we have garment printer ink. This is actually Image Armor. So I chose to use Image Armor, and I'll go over why in just a second, but I kind of just wanted to do like a revealing and say what I'm actually going to be doing. There's a big reason. I actually was going to go with DuPont. The reason I was going to DuPont, I used to own a body shop, and I was really familiar with DuPont. I actually didn't use DuPont. The body shop next to me used DuPont. I was a PPG guy. You can't use both. But it's a really good paint, and I knew it has a really good paint for cars, so I was really leaning towards DuPont, just based on the experience of painting cars. Nothing to do with DTG at all. And really kind of doing my research, I lean towards the Image Armor. We'll go over why. So here is the white. And what size is this? I think this is 1 liter, I think. Let's see. It says, attention, shake vigorously. White ink must be shaken daily for optimal print. And this is the non-staining white ink pre-treatment for Brother printers, it says. I actually don't have a Brother printer, I have an Epson printer, but this will work fine. This is the Image Armor Yellow. The Image Armor Magenta. Modelo time. This is the Image Armor Cleaning Solution. When everybody know what a DTG is, a must-have, 100%. You must have this. Image Armor Black. Image Armor Cyan. This is the Image Armor pre-treatment for white and light color garments. So this one, I actually went with the Image Armor for the white. It says for white and light color garments, and I went with, it's a different brand here. This is the, what is this? Alright, so you may be asking me, well, what did I pay for all this? So, let's just see. I'll tell you exactly what I got. So I got all of these inks, so one of every color. The cleaning solution, and this Image Armor pre-treatment. That by itself was $649. I got this Printhead 911. I paid $26. And then this is the Firebird pre-treatment. I actually got that for looks like this one I paid $45 for, and she put this one in with the kit. So each one of these heads, I've actually the garment printer syringe with tips, I paid $8.95 a piece. And then for these actual garment print foam heads, brushes, looks like I paid $19.95 for this pack. I ordered a clog cleaning syringe and attachment for Epson printer. They charged me $16.95. It's not here. So that I'm missing. Looks like it's a kit. I can show it in the description. Throw a link in there. It's a kit that actually just basically comes with, looks like some hoses, more or less, you put like on a fish tank for a pump, and it really clips into the head so you could clean more than one at a time. Seem real stand-up company. I'm obviously doing this video and giving them a plug, so I'm sure if I contact them and let them know, hey, this kit that I purchased wasn't included, they'll ship it out to me right away. But back to what made me really, go to this ink versus the DuPont, especially that I knew DuPont and I really not knew much about this ink at all. The big thing is the DuPont ink is pretty much for cotton only, and this Image Armor you can use for cotton or you can use for like a synthetic blend. And so the idea that you could use more than one type of material with the same exact printer and not have to flush your heads and go through all that headache, or just not being able to offer both materials is huge. But the other thing is the actual cure time. So I'm trying to look this up really quick. The Image Armor cure time is 35 seconds, and the DuPont I think was like 90. So big difference. It may not seem like a big difference, 35 seconds versus 90 seconds if you're making a shirt, but if you're making 100 shirts, 90 versus 35 is a long time. I also watched quite a bit of videos of actually people using this ink, and every single print I saw coming off it was phenomenal. And I saw somebody else do a video where they're actually, I think that the other thing too is that any ink can look good, but at the end of the day you want to see what does it look like washed, and what does it look like washed multiple times, and what does it look, in the long run. So I think after I get this actually going in my printer, and I'm printing some things, I'm going to 100% do a follow-up video and say, here's this shirt, and then, do like a 30-day, this is what it looks like after, I've wore a couple, obviously throughout that time, and 60-day, 90-day, and then do like a collaborative video and put all those together, and then you can kind of see it maybe 6 months old, and a shirt that I'd wear on a regular basis, and then just really kind of see what it's going. But so far, everything I've read online, super bragging about this. And on the dark colors, one's actually for white. So this one says it's for, let's see, light. Pre-treatment designed for white and light colored garments. Non-staining white ink for pre-treatment for use with. So this one doesn't say. This one has to actually be for the non-staining white ink. For non-staining white ink pre-treatment. So this one's actually for the dark colors. and this one's actually for the white. So two different brands. I want the image armor for that one, and I want with that other one for the dark colors. So here we are. I think I'm gonna do a separate video on these pre-treatments, going more into depth. But I just want to kind of do like an overall on the pre-treatment, why I went with these brands. You know, but I think the real big reason I'm doing this, or why I'm doing this video, is because of this right here. The inks. What inks I decided to use. Oh, one thing left in this box. It kind of looks like cough medicine codeine. We've all had a real bad cough. So it looks like that, and I think they put it in that bottle to kind of emphasize on that, get that into the brain. But this is Printhead 911, Printhead Clog Clean Solution. So this Image Armor cleaning solution for be like your regular normal cleaning, and the Printhead 911 is when you got clog and you don't want to spend $1,200 on getting your heads cleaned or buying new heads. That's when you'd use this. So this is definitely a stronger detergent you wouldn't use on a regular basis, but you can use it literally what it says, 911 in an emergency. And here's the cleaning solution, the garment printer ink, ink.com cleaning solution. That's their brand. So yeah. So I've been doing this since like the late 90s, doing embroidery, silk screen, sublimation, the heat press, the whole nine. But the DTG has just been a thing I've been wanting to get into for a very long time. It's very expensive. It's like buying a car. So I don't think it's something you just jump into and hope it works. It's something you have a plan, a business plan. You have an established business. Not to say that you don't have an established business that you couldn't make it, but that's risky, man. It's a lot of money to be spent. So I'm gonna throw this online, throw it on the YouTube channels, other people's YouTube channels. That are doing the same. My dog, when my son cries, this dog cries now, driving me crazy. But yeah. So here it goes. So I will load this into my Epson DTG, get her up and running, and start doing some prints, and you'll see how it works. And like I said, so this is one of those things that I'm going to say agree, disagree, or what's your opinion. So if you're into, you do DTG and you're using a different brand ink, or you've used this ink and you've had some problems, let me know why. Let me know what you've done. I don't have a pre-treat machine. I'm going to be doing it by hand. So if you have some advice about that, I'm all open ears, brother. Let me know, or sisters. Let me know, because I am going to be doing it by hand. I think what I'm going to do is actually just put it in a spray gun like you'd be painting a car, and I can adjust the PSI and really adjust the fan head, and that way I can get a clear, nice, even coat. Again, coming from a body world, that's how I think. That's my mentality of thinking. So I think that'll give me consistent sprays. In a controlled environment, I can really control the volume of material that's going on there. And also, a lot of, when you look on these websites, they're saying, they're giving you specific amounts of, I can't even tell you, they're giving you specific amounts of material that you should be using on these. Friends, this is the Firebird. Okay, so it flat out tells you, there's a chart on their website, and I can post a link to it in my video description, but it tells you for Gildan shirts, Firebird, you should use 30 grams. Other brands, you should use 35. That's in a black shirt. In a light blue shirt, you should be using 25 grams. And other brands, they're using 30. In a red shirt, Firebird, you're using 30 grams. And other brands are using 40. In a Fruit of Loom shirt, you should be using 25 grams. In a black shirt, and other brands are using 35. So they're just giving you like an Excel spreadsheet, more or less. It kind of tells you like comparison to what they're using, how many grams you should use on a particular garment versus what their competitors are using. So overall, they're saying that this Firebird is a lot better savings, because you don't have to use them as much. So this is also for the darks, but if you're reading it, some of the reviews on this, even though it's for darks, people are saying they're using it for whites as well. They're using it for everything. So that's something that I just kind of have to experiment with myself. I don't really have an opinion on that at this point, you know, but I kind of went with the Firebird because everyone's saying this is the big daddy when it comes to color, and I went with the Image Armor because they're saying that it's a white. Big differences between the two is whites you don't want stains, and obviously darks you don't want stains. So reason you lean one towards the others because it's not leaving a stain on a white shirt, or it's not leaving a stain on a black shirt. Nobody wants that. You do a beautiful print and you can see where you did it, you know, like that armpit stain, you know, but in the middle of the shirt. That's horrible, losing a lot of material. So really super excited to get going into this industry. So if you need some printed, holla at your boy. Yeah, this is a very expensive deal for me. So what do they say? Sometimes you got to take a leap of faith. So here we go. But thank you for enjoying this journey with me, and if you're along the ride with this journey with me. So if you do currently do direct garment printing, or you make signs, vinyl decals, do heat pressing, any kind of those questions, anything like that, I own all that equipment. So let me start doing a lot more videos on that, which on my YouTube right now I don't actually have. So adding a new section to my YouTube channel on this. And like I said, I've been doing this since the late 90s. Just sometimes I don't talk about certain things because people will copy you. So I'll give all my advice on it. I may not show you my store and things like that, but as far as like materials that I use, shirts that I use, where I get my stuff from, things like that, I don't really care. It's cool. You know, I'm willing to help other people because people have always gone out of the way to help me. So thanks for watching. God bless. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications when new videos come out. And look forward to a lot more videos on the DTG. So a lot more to come. A lot of money spent, so I got to make it work, right? So thanks for watching. God bless.